How's it going, everybody? GodBaer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back on Madden 18 with our online Baltimore Ravens League. We are 4-0 going up against the 1-3 Oakland Raiders. This is a new Raiders user. The user that went 1-3 is no longer on there. He didn't want to play our game. So you see, Tevin Coleman for 3 straight weeks is the AFC Player of the Week. And we traded our middle linebacker, backup middle linebacker that is, for a third this year and a third for next year, and Jeremy Maclin away for another third round. I showed you guys my new wide receiver core, a lot of low overall, so hopefully, you know, they'll make some plays despite their overall and earn themselves some experience, as Raiders will come out here with the ball. He is going to chuck this one down to Michael Crabtree, who gets the first down. Throw this one out to the left to Amari Cooper, who's going to take a shot, fumble the ball. It goes out of bounds. 3rd and 8. You know Derek Carr's got that mobility. He's going to roll out, get a nice block by one of his wide receivers, take a shot once he gets out of bounds. Luckily, we didn't get a flag for that one. But then Marshawn Lynch is not going to get that first down. 4th and 3. My opponent will take the field goal. And now we're going to come out and, of course, give a heavy run dose of Tevin Coleman. See if we can get 4 offensive players of the week in the row, as our first run goes for 57 yards. And then 2 plays later, Tevin Coleman puts his shoulder down, gets inside the end zone, and we go up 7-3. And our opponent wants to give us a little bit of his own run game with that man Marshawn Lynch. Kind of sucks seeing him, you know, in a different uniform than the Seattle Seahawks, but you still gotta love that man. He performed phenomenally for the Seahawks when we had him. And Tevin Coleman is another man that has been performing spectacularly, as a nice diving catch by Washington, our original rookie wide receiver, outside of going and picking up all these free agent wide receivers that are rookies, which is where we picked up everyone that is now starters. Washington was our only rookie wide receiver. Everyone else that is now in the wide receiver core, we got out of free agency. They all have about 80s in all their catching attributes, other than their route running. Is right now that is a dot by Derek Carr rolling out, and now Chuck Clark, nice, just chased down that wide receiver in Roberts, or Seth Holmes or Roberts or whatever that man's name is. He dives way too early. He could have just chased us down. He's faster than Chuck Clark, but I'm happy he dove early. We go up 21-3. Chuck Clark gets his 7th interception of the season and his first defensive touchdown. 3rd and 7 for the Oakland Raiders. He's going to throw this one down. He's going to get the first down. And my opponent loved rolling out and drag routes. So we start putting spies out here, clicking in that right stick as soon as he gets outside the pocket. As right now we don't have a spy, but luckily we have that man Matthew Judon. He's got 81 speed. He can chase down people, and I held triangle right here for that interception, and it made my linebacker stop. Is right here. Luckily, his wide receiver on that 4th and 1 drops the ball, so it's a turnover on down. Throwing this one down to, not sure what number 13's name is. We will learn these rookie wide receivers, but Tevin Coleman is a phenomenal back to receive. Nice little catches out of the flat routers. Right there, toss play hits Tevin Coleman. It counts as a fumble for my quarterback, and the Raiders pick it up, which is unfortunate for us because we were inside the red zone, looking very promising to put up another touchdown until that fluke fumble happened. And Tevin Coleman just trying to hit me too soon. Spin move. Don't know if he tried to truck stick right there and fell down, or if the spin move from 5-10 yards away made him fall. Madden this year is kind of like that. Despite where the defender is we kind of get knocked down by our own offensive lineman. Didn't have anybody open, so we probably would have taken a sack anyways, or not picked up the first down. But regardless, Raiders come out here trying to put up some points before this first half concludes. And right now, another sack, diving for this one, making sure he doesn't get that one out of his hands. We call timeout just to kind of force him to throw another, or, you know, call another play, and Marshawn Lynch ends up making one of our defenders look weak and picking up a good amount of yards right there, as we're going to get sacked opening up the second half. 3rd and 18, looking for something. Don't know why I came out here trying to pass, just hesitating, looking for something to get open. Doesn't. We take back-to-back sacks on that drive, and punting the ball, we crack his returner twice. He fumbles on the first one, recovers it, we kill shot him again, and we're getting a lot of block shed, a lot of pressure on the quarterback, as right now you see Derek Carr's going to roll out again. We're going to dive tackle him short, 4th and 3. He's going to go for this one. We're trying to bait him to throw to the running back, but then we clicked in to send somebody after him, which was that light blue on the left side, which let that dude on the sidelines, I guess, become open, as Amari Cooper gets him down to the 5-yard line. Throwing this one down, it will be 4th and 3. He will take his field goal, just get some more points on the board, 21-6 at this point, and we're trying to thread the needle in terms of getting in between these offensive linemen just like that. Tevin Coleman has enough speed that he will most likely not be caught diving over that line, just to make sure we don't get tackled down at the 1-yard line. Now up by 3 possessions once again, sitting very pretty, covering his only option to throw it to, getting another sack, and now he's continuing to hit me with these drags. Marshawn Lynch continuing just to make defenders looking weak. You know, they need to get out there, drink some milk. Is right there. Thought I was going to get that interception. Marshawn Lynch does a good job about holding on to that with a little bit of contact and getting that first down. Rolling out, sitting, waiting for somebody, and I don't know how this tight end caught that pass, or my defender didn't get a hand on it, but good job by that man. He might be a rookie. I don't know who number 86 is. He has no picture on his portrait. You guys will see at the end of the game in the statistics. But doesn't really matter. He got a touchdown. We didn't prevent him from doing it. So obviously we got to move on. Tevin Coleman's always going to get fed this ball, and luckily Raiders liked to try to hit stick me, so I was able to, you know, try to outrun him or wait for him to, you know, try to hit me. As right there, Alex Collins, one of his first runs in the game, and he ends up taking a shot, fumbling the ball, but you know, thankfully for us, he does recover it, and we're able to come up with 3 more points, 31-14 at this time. And at this point, we feel pretty comfortable about coming away with the victory, improving to 5-0, and hopefully, like I said, getting that 4th Player of the Week in the AFC with Tevin Coleman, as CJ Mosley's going to get a nice little user pick right here. And right now, not trying to put up any more points, just trying to, you know, continue to feed and pad Tevin Coleman's stats and chew as much clock as we can. There is no accelerated clock, so I didn't chew clock on or hesitate to call any plays. I was literally just going to run the ball, you know, whenever I got out there. He almost takes a sack for a safety, getting that one loose to Marshawn Lynch. But right now, nice job by our purple coming down and covering the wide receiver on the sidelines. That the guy that we sent after him, Tyus Bowser, got the safety. And that was a nice little swap or switch change in coverage on that defensive play. As the very last play of the game, you see Tevin Coleman just showing what he's been doing for us, not wanting to go down, getting as much yardage as he possibly can each and every time he gets his hands on that ball. Derek Carr, 2 interceptions to 1 touchdown. Mason Rudolph only 51 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Tevin Coleman, 27 attempts, 267 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And that's a very good showcase and possibility for him to win 4 Offensive Players of the Week in a row. Hoping he can do that, because he's been getting 2,000 to 3,000 experience for every, I guess, Player of the Week that he's gotten. As Tyus Bowser gets 3 interceptions, Matthew Judon gets 2, Tavon Young gets 1, just because one of those plays, he was the man that we sent down after the quarterback by clicking in the right stick. Chuck Clark with an interception, and that one went back for a touchdown. And we improved to 5-0. And I'm happy. Obviously, our next 3 games you guys are going to love. At this moment of me doing the commentary, there are 5 undefeated teams left in this league, me being one of them. And in the next 3 weeks, we get to play 3 of them. So 3 of the 4 undefeated teams we get to play, and that is going to be some nice matchups for you guys. Obviously, everybody is undefeated for a reason. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section and by that thumbs up. Much appreciated. Until next time, everybody, GodBaer out.